Yo, we live.
Yo, welcome
It's the
back.
Road Soul Podcast.
Rogi, let's start it off, my good man.
Started
How
all
you
right.
doing?
Okay, cool.
Oh,
My bad.
that nigga sipping this shit.
Hey, man, listen, this
You
got
tell
off
that's not
work.
no
That's
alcohol.
how you know. Hey, but how you feeling though, bro?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right, shit been smooth. How about you?
You know, shit things going.
Hanging
But,
in
you know,
there,
we going,
hanging in there, hanging in there.
hanging in there.
I
Bow,
feel you.
base. But look though, what's the topic this week? What we got for 'em, man?
Friends.
Oh,
How
what?
many of
Yeah,
us
let's have fun. Oh, friends. Okay,
friends?
there we go. So,
It's like, nah.
what about friends though?
Basically, it's just, it's something that came, just apparent to me as of late that, even though you expect people to be like, understand what friendship is, a lot of people don't really understand what friendship is. So
Okay.
I think you can help for one by what are your three intangibles to a good friendship? Like what are three things that you require for a good friend?
I don't know. I mean, for me, loyalty. I think that should
That's
always be the
one.
first
Okay.
one. The accountability.
Ooh, two. That's a
That's
good
I
one.
think that's something that everybody just go over. As well as it's honesty, bro.
Honest. Well, okay. Loyalty
Uh,
and honesty.
I could say it could go hand in hand with like
Right.
honesty as well as like your mindset. Cause none of my friends have like a dumbass mindset where like they jeopardize their entire life to be like looking cool or something. But we can get into that later. But what's your intangibles?
My three, let's give my three. I got loyalty as well.
Okay.
Um empathy.
Mm, okay.
Thinking like putting somebody else before yourself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to put accountability in there too. I had to put accountability
Got
in there
to.
too.
Okay, so we got the similar two. We got
Yeah,
similar
you know
two.
what I'm saying? Which makes fucking sense, of course, that we're friends. But um, like to segue into something else. So, like, which are three intangibles? Like, why do you feel like certain like friendships lack those? Because that seems like something that's like, fucking common sense,
All right, so let's be real, right? And we gonna be like keep it 100 at thou wow, right? So a lot of these friendships lack accountability, right? And I think that's the most
In
important
what
thing.
ways though? Like,
And
what do
like
you mean
they
by that?
don't hold themselves accountable or they don't accept the criticism when a friend is holding them accountable for things, right? So and
Mhm.
then like if it's always an argument with you, like I respect your time, but I love my time. I'm not about to spend my time arguing with you, especially you just my homie, my friend. I'm not gonna do that with you. I got other shit to do. And the thing where people don't look at as a friend, you're not a real friend if you don't call me out on my BS. Like
Right,
to this day, if I do something bad, I have people I can call that'll be like, bro, that's not you. Stop being dumb. What are you doing?
right,
And they'll hold me accountable. And I can't get mad at that because I talk to them majority of the time. So they know the real me. They
right.
know I don't do this. This is not your behavior. So they real friends holding me in that standard. But also when I'm talking to them and I'm giving them criticism and they can accept that just shows you how genuine it is. It just
Yeah.
shows like there's no type of hate. It's not no hatred. It ain't no jealousy. It's real life love. You feel me? But what about that's one reason why. I mean, what's name about your tangible though? Like, how do you feel about
Um,
that?
well, for one, to piggyback on what you're saying, a lot of the times I feel like friends are not used to like of somebody close to them being like brutally honest. And the
Yeah.
honesty I feel like outweighs the intention. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily look at the fact that like where your intention comes from, what kind of place you coming from when you giving them that information. They more so just take the honesty and like, oh, like you either hating or like you not
You hit
as
hold on,
supportive
one
as me.
second, one point. You hit a credible point, and again, I know I probably said like we talked about this several times, right? Stop calling if they're your friends or you title them as your friend, stop calling them haters when they call you out, bro. Like stop. That is the weakest thing I've ever seen. Like you calling somebody that had your back that from day one or whatever the case is, in every friend situation. If you call them your friend and they call you out, you call them a hater or something like that, you're dumb. You're an idiot. You don't deserve
Right.
friends because that shit irritates me when you try to help somebody
Yogi,
out.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
you was doing
Wow.
too much. Pause, man. Save a little bit more for later. Come on, man. Go
Mm.
ahead.
My bad. He said I was preaching too much. My
Man, I'm
bad.
about to say, come on, man.
I'm preaching too much. Hey, had to take a drink off that one.
Hey, take a drink, man.
But go
Because
ahead,
look,
continue though, bro. We say that for later.
yeah, you know, it was just like it was just you know, like I was saying, reoccurring to me that the problem I see a lot of like friendships like the falling out aspect of shit is like for the communication. I feel like, you know, a lot of the times people fall out with their friends because they don't know how to communicate with one another. I think we've done a good job of that, like us and our collective friend group,
Yeah.
is we've known each other well enough to know how to say things to one another for the person to get it. Because I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna put my man name out there, but like one of our men is a little bit more sensitive than the rest of them. You know, we could talk to each other a certain way, but like one of them, you know what I'm saying, they gonna take it to heart, even though the intention is, you
It's
feel me,
pure.
in a good place, you
Right.
feel me, it's just the way that they receive things. So, you know, like, you know, stating that, do you think, you know, you always had to do that with friends? Because I feel like if you got a multitude of friends and, you know, all kind of different personalities, I don't think that you could all address, you know, topics the same way as another friend.
Yeah, and as you know, from the past, I had to kind of work on that myself with my delivery because you gotta understand with certain friends, they don't get the same deliverance or you know the same type of talk as other people could get. You know, like I can like me and you could argue together. We can like yell to top our lungs
We
and then
cuss
like
each
that.
other out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel me? In the next minute, it'll be like cool. I
Yeah.
understand with other people, I can't take it to that level where if I argue with them, we won't, you know what I'm saying? It'll be some animosity, something like that, you know, and you got to understand that. So over time, you kind of grow and learn that person and just know, like, all right, certain shit, I just can't, I just don't do with that person because I understand how they react to it and stuff like that. Cause everybody's different.
But you want to know what's interesting though, because I've like had a bad experience due to doing that. So I've had a friend, you know, I've helped guide, or you know, like I've been conscious of their feelings, you know, when I
Okay.
say things, and they don't necessarily get the message. You feel me? Like they still doing the same shit. So like, what do you think I should do in instances like that? Like where you've tried to like, you know, you're not trying to really grill him because you know he is a sensitive person, but like no results are coming from, you know, the advice that you're giving. So like how do you
I
feel like
mean,
I should
honestly,
approach it?
right? This is me being real. You having a friend that doesn't want to follow that advice, and no matter how many countless times you've tried to, you know, convey to them like, hey, like this not it, or whatever the case is with that advice, they still don't listen.
Mhm.
Sometimes as a friend, you gotta take a seat, you gotta take a step back and just let them handle it on their own. You know, let it play out. Because as a friend, it hurts you to kind of see it, especially if you know the end
Yeah, I was
result.
just about to say, you
If
know,
it,
like you if that's really your man, you ain't trying to see
you
your
ain't trying to
man
see
in
him
a
go
difficult
through it, but
situation.
it's nothing but it's nothing else that I can do but to keep telling you, you know, and I can't jack you up. And I mean, as I could if it's like a bad situation where I know it'll mess up your entire life, but I'd rather like if it's something like where you'll grow from it and you'll learn from that mistake or whatever the case is, and you don't want to listen to me, you gotta let you go through that so you can understand that. Because at the end of the day, like as a friend, I'm doing everything I can, but I'm not going to keep exhausting myself trying to reiterate the same thing to you, keep repeating the same thing to you, and you don't want to like accept it. Like at that point, I just gotta let you learn. I just gotta let you see it play out.
And you know what I realized with that too, like a lot of times friends can manipulate friends because the fact that, you know, they friends love to put, oh, but you're supposed to be my man. Oh, but you know, you supposed to do this. Oh, but you're supposed to do that, you know, and it's like, well, damn, like I do feel like a fucked up nigga because I'm supposed to be your friend. I
Right.
do care about you. I do know that I've already tried to help you and it hasn't worked, but you still making me feel bad about it because of the person I am. And I feel like, I can only speak from experience. I used to get taken advantage of a lot growing up. Cause like, genuinely, I'm just a kind-hearted person. I don't have... Oh yeah, come on.
Yes, sir.
Oh up.
I had to get him back. He called me in the middle
of Look. Yeah, I was putting him to sleep. Let's wake it up. I'm a double shot that. You go bathroom, you go bathroom, a double shot that. What you doing? Are you double
shot right there?
You double rogie? Oh, okay. You double.
I double rogie.
I'm about to say, come on, man. You can't leave me hanging. But that manipulation thing is big though, bro. And at times it's basically like, when do you say no? Like, when do you say no?
And that's real, because at times, right, in certain friendships, I feel like I was manipulated as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody know, if you know me personally, I would say when it comes to money,
I would say nigga is Mr.
I can say no. When it comes to money, I can say no. But when it comes to like my friends asking for a favor and stuff like that, like I relatively like tend not to say no. Like, I can definitely try to go out my way for friends at times. But the thing I had to learn, where I feel like you overexerting yourself and you stressing yourself, like past the stuff that you already stressing about on your own personal stuff, and you gotta worry about somebody else stress and all that stuff. At that time, you gotta tell them like, look, I'll help out as much as I can, but I can't do everything for you. You gotta kind of set that limit set that limit of when you would say yes.
And I think you're right about because I feel like you just saying set boundaries.
Exactly.
And I realized that I didn't. You feel me? I haven't set boundaries. I remember we was going to parties back in high school and shit, right? My mother got a motherfucking Chevy Cobalt 5-seater. Okay. We used to go in that bitch 7 deep because I couldn't take the guilt with somebody real live, like, damn, fool, you a wild nigga. How you let him go and not me go? Or how he could get to go this time. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about 7. Imagine what we was doing in college, all packed in the Impala.
I'm telling you. Driving it.
No, but I mean,
like in those instances, bro, like that's what really bothers me, because I hate feeling like a bad friend. And at times I realized I didn't understand it when I was younger, but I realized that my friends manipulated me. They used the fact that I was a nice person and I would do anything for them, but they used that in a way to always get something from me, and to make me feel guilty the time that I just wanted to say no, which I had every right to.
Nah, you completely have every right. And I feel like sometimes friends don't understand when they're being taken advantage. I mean, they don't know when they're taking advantage of their friend, and they don't know, and at times that friend don't know when they're being.
How does it feel like? Because for some people, I really realized some people don't know how it feels to be taken advantage of. They think that like the person's intentions may be pure. So like, how does it feel? Like, what does it feel like to you?
I feel like, I mean, honestly, right? So me, when I get taken advantage of, it's like I'm so used to just being helpful, or I'm so used to wanting to see everybody win that I'm involved with or whatever. So at that point, I don't see it. I'm like, I'm oblivious to it. But once you like sit back and maybe somebody asks you like, damn, why are you doing this like that? Like, why are you doing that for that person? Then it's like, damn, I kind of
why the hell am I doing this for that person?
Exactly. You're like, man, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, what? I don't gotta do this. But it's like at the end of the day, that's kind of where loyalty lies, though. But it's like you can't let your loyalty kind of like make you do things that you're not even like going to do for like yourself or somebody else or something like that. Just because they're your friend, just because those your homies and stuff like that, you can't let that loyalty drive you to be doing any and everything or being overused in what you are in a friendship and stuff like that. But I feel like,
oh, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say like, I feel like the people who use them, whatever, we might be users and we not subconsciously don't know, right? But the thing is that as a user, you would never know because that person don't speak up. So as friends, that's holding your friends accountable. That's what comes to it. And that can be, thrown into that accountability part. When you feel like, all right, you kind of pushing it with like what you asking for, step up and say that to your friends, or be like, or if you feel like you using your friend for a lot of stuff, that's when you got to kind of come out and be like, Damn,
Who gonna come out and tell you that they're using you? Because this is how I look at it, right?
mm-hmm.
For example, if I don't talk to you in a regular, I'm not even saying you gotta talk to your man every day.
Yeah,
but if
you
I don't talk to you on a consistent basis, and the first time we speak again, you don't even ask me how I'm doing. You ask for something, or you're asking for like a favor.
Yo, man.
Oh, I automatically am like,
Man.
oh, you trying to finesse
Nigga,
because you
Slim, I
don't
don't even
care.
hold on. I gotta say this. On my birthday, I swear to God, ain't gonna drop that person name out. And I swear, I don't even know which one it was. I don't save a lot of people's numbers.
Right.
Shorty like, hey, bro, this is woody wah. Hey, can I hold $50? You know what I'm saying? I'm down. I know you, and I know you, you know what I'm saying? You my man, so you know you're blessed. That's what I said. Hold up.
Hey, bro,
Let me stop being a sweet friend. I got hoagie for that one.
Yeah, we got to drink on
for that one, yeah.
Ass nigga, man. That nigga said, "What? He got $50. What? Come on, man.
On my birthday.
On your birthday. Come on,
you know
man.
How mad I was? I wasn't even mad. I was just I was irritated. Because the simple fact that, like, why would you have the audacity on my birthday? Right? That's how you know you really ain't my man, right? You ain't even had to know my birthday. At least look at the gram. Because I had like some people throwing me up on the stories. Or I'm throwing myself up on the stories or something. At least look at the gram. This nigga had the audacity to test me that. And it just goes to show some people just don't care about you. They just
real live, opportunistic as fuck. People see what you can do for them and they pounce on you. You feel me? Like, you got to be aware of opportunistic friends, because a friend who real life do things without any genuine, genuine stance, like coming from a genuine place, they looking for a benefit. You may not even know the benefit that you provide for them because you a genuine person. You feel me? Right. And the fact that you genuine, you don't even see people in that light because you would never do something like that. But I learned the hard way, just because I wouldn't do it doesn't necessarily mean it wouldn't be done to me.
Correct.
Real live, like the same values that I hold, people don't always hold. Like, you may think that friend holds it, but real live, like, a lot of them don't hold that shit. They do not stand on the shit they say.
And I got another question for you as well, right?
But another thing too.
Oh, good.
Oh, I know you ain't paused on me. I'm about to say it paused for a quick second. Error, but it's all right. But another thing too, I was going to talk about was the fact that we have girls as friends, real live, and we didn't bust them. Like, I think that is very important, because there's a stigma out there, like, men and women can't be friends, but like, we legit. Like,
I feel like you can legit be, because like we got to the point with our female friends, it's like we view them as like blood sisters. So they did something. It's like, man, come on, bro. It's like that's like my sister doing so. You know what I'm saying? That's like me messing with my sister. That's nasty. Like, it's incest.
That's dirty.
Yeah, like, and I value that though, because you have us having female friends and stuff that we can go to whenever we go through. So we need advice from a female's perspective about life in general. I could always call up like my best friend, or like girls that call my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, I can always hit them up and be like, hey, how am I wrong in this situation? Or like, if I'm in a relationship and I want to like know exactly how to show appreciation, and my blood sister ain't answering or my mother ain't answering, I can call one of them and they give me stuff. But I feel like that is the stigmatism that need to be erased, because everybody be like, if you got girl best friend, you but
like, oh, y'all fucking each other. But see, you want to know what made us special for real? Because like, real live, y'all, it was 6 niggas in the house. We lived with 2 women, never bust them ever. Real live, niggas used to ask me, "Ho, y'all running the train on them in there? Ho, y'all going?" But I said, "Damn, what the fuck? We can't be cool."
Hey, 800 for life, man. But
look, look, we gotta be running the train on them.
I got a question though, bro. So look, a lot of the conversation is that on your friend group, you should always have like people that can challenge you mentally, right? Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is that you're not always the smartest person in every aspect with your friend group. Do you believe that? Because I personally, I believe that. That's why I love like how our friend group is, because I might be well knowledgeable in one aspect, but I could come to you for something. I could come to X, Y, Z for anything, and because I know you guys have knowledge on that aspect. But how do you feel about that?
I just feel like it's surrounding yourself with people who are of the same mindset as you. Like you and I, we both motivate one another. The group message, we motivate one another. Even though we all are doing different shit,
Correct.
we all have one goal, in which is to be successful and to be able to take care of our families.
Correct.
So we all exalt our energy into like information and different things that go into that. So like that's imperative when you're trying to really build a friendship, because like you can make friends with damn near anybody, but like, how are you growing as a person? Like, your friend's supposed to help you grow. I feel like y'all made me better people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I was necessarily a bad person, but I do believe that due to my friends and the influence that you guys have had on me, I think I'm a better person because I'm always held accountable. Y'all always check me. You feel me? And y'all are constantly motivating me to do better. Like, I remember when your ass and motherfucking Grayland, y'all was the only niggas in a group with real life full-time job offers coming out of college. Niggas done graduated a year before you. You feel me? Niggas done did all that shit. But it's genuinely being happy for y'all success that motivates me, because I want to be there with you. You feel me? And I want us to all be there together.
And I think that's something that's not talked about, right? Because like, even with every accomplishment, everybody know like birthdays, accomplishments, I'm probably more little than that person because I'm happy for all my brothers, everybody, all my friends. I'm happy for them. And I think that's an important thing you touched on, right? People have to understand when you have these friendships, and in these friendships, your friends accomplish things, right? And not be jealous of that. You just have to use that as, again, be happy for that person. And motivation is just, okay, if my friend can do this, right? Person I talk to every day,
a nigga I talk to on a daily, you
is
feel
capable
me?
of doing this. Why the fuck can't I do that? Or why the fuck can't I do this? Like, you don't have to do it the same way that they did it, but you can understand that, okay, they was locked in this way. Okay, if they did this to lock in, I know I could do it because we be together too much for me not to be able to. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, right? And now friend group, where I can say honestly, right? Going to A&T, and then that was even like, I'm blessed even with like even my back home friends too, right? Even like, I mean, of course we all back home.
Come on, one more time, shorty.
Hold up. Ready? Let's get it.
Let's go. Hold on. I had to get myself a little bit,
But even like my men I went to high school with, or like, you know what I'm saying, my friends I met in college, both give me the perspective of like, okay, we want to get to it, and motivate me in certain ways.
And your friends like are supposed to motivate you.
Yeah.
Like, if your friends don't motivate you, if you don't like legitimately, bro. I remember graduating. Like I said, I graduated before you. You graduated after me. You got a full-time offer and shit. A lot of niggas would be envious, because that's the thing, that they not happy within themselves. Because the thing is, bro, you can't be happy for somebody else until you happy with yourself.
For sure.
That's why they so envious.
Hey, run that back. Run that back.
Run that back for him. Look, you can't be happy for somebody else until you happy for yourself. Because at the end of the day, man, the reason why I can truly be joyous about you and Grayland and any of my men who are doing shit, I love myself, young. I love to see my men do their thing, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be right there with them. We're gonna be able to celebrate together. You feel me? It's gonna be hands up. Hey, hands up right here, hands up right here. Look, hey, I'm telling y'all, 10 years, we're gonna do this real big. Y'all ain't gonna know that. Y'all be like, oh, them niggas really called this shit. All my men about to be on shit, because we don't play that. It's a type of accountability we hold ourselves to, and that the expectations we have of ourselves. And that's when bro was talking about, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pressure your men
for sure
to do better.
For sure. And that's the thing, bro. And again, like, and I want to keep reiterating this, because like, I got people that I love dearly, and they don't know how to like accept this as well. When your friends is coming out and just holding you accountable at times, it's not me trying to be like, I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? No, like, no homo when I say this phrase, but everybody know the phrase. I'm not on your dick, no homo again, because I gotta go back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, G shit, I'm being real, because this is like me speaking really, because a lot of niggas from back home, we got pride issues. So when we hold somebody accountable, that's when the pride come out, man. You just on Dixie, ooh, all this shit. No, motherfucker, I just want the best for you because I look at you as like family. I look at you as like blood. Fuck blood, because I don't even talk to I don't even personally
Real
outside my
life.
inner family. I really don't talk to nobody on the outside, and if you see it, whatever. I really don't talk to nobody on the outside. So I look at my friends as family. So when I hold you accountable and I be so blunt with you, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to really actually see you do better than me. I'm trying to see you do better than everybody. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you want to know, I realized, bro, like, how can you call yourself a real friend if you not doing that? You feel me? Because the problem is, like, niggas are used to yes men. Niggas are used to, oh, yeah, you right, bro. Oh, yeah. Nigga, no, you not. No, you're not right.
Right,
That is some
exactly.
stupid ass shit. And you need to check
Exactly.
yourself. But niggas don't do that. They be so caught up in like, man, you know, I'm trying to please him and I'm trying to accommodate for him. Nah, if you really my man, bro, why the fuck would I have you out here doing this? Like, because the thing is too, oh, I forgot this too. For my this is number 4, reliability. Because one thing I can honestly say, you know, all of y'all niggas have been reliable. Like I remember I couldn't even afford my graduation. G shit, real live. I couldn't afford it. Like, and bro, real live was like, yeah, like I cover your cap and gown. You hear me? Like, no bullshit though. Real
Yeah.
live, I'm down in tears because I'm stressing out trying to figure out how the fuck I'm about to pay for my late graduation fees, all this shit. And you know, I didn't ask him to do that, but he reliable. I know if it's necessary, it's there type shit. You see, the thing is though, I still work to find a way to get it done. But I love the fact that I know that I can count on my man. It can't be a one-sided street though. You feel me though? I can't only depend on you and you can't depend on me.
For sure.
That be the real thing. Like niggas real life, it be one-sided. Like I got your back through whenever. I got your back in every situation. I look around in my situations, you know where to be found. You feel me? Like it's just
and that's the thing, bro. Like when the tables turn, just be there for him. And another thing I wanted to say, and this is a good thing. I ain't gonna spend too much time to talk about it. However, I just want to point out, right? You also have to understand the certain friends that's for like certain type of things that you're doing, right? Like I can't bring somebody like if I'm a hood dude and I didn't change my ways, not saying I am, but if I'm a hood dude and saying and I changed my ways and now I'm going to like a business formal event, I know I can't bring little CJ off the block with me. I can't. Because you gotta understand, as you're an adult, your friends are a representation of you as well at times. So you go out in the public and I can be looking, you know, I'm saying professional. If I'm saying business event, I'm sorry. You go to a business event and I'm looking professional, but my friend looking like, what's the bro man name or don't be a menace?
motherfucking
Shorty with the motherfucking dread.
yeah, Marlon Wayans and
Marlon Wayne.
shit.
He looking like him and shit. I'm like, you gotta take a step back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand which friends to go to. But also, even if you don't speak to those friends again, I will say use this time. If you're looking at this episode, you don't speak to your friends every day. Reach out to that friend
Just
that you ain't
check
spoke
on
to in a
them.
while.
You feel me? See
Check
how
on
they
them.
doing.
Check on it because it's crazy right now. It's 2021, and it's I ain't gonna lie, it's still kind of looking like 2020. It's still getting crazy, just like that.
Yeah.
So,
And I was gonna say just to follow up with that though, man. You know, damn, I got a little drunk just now. What the hell? What you just say before? I forgot. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I did have a little blank spot.
Yeah,
But
I
nah,
was just saying, just understand which friends that you can bring around, man.
okay, yeah.
There you go.
I
There
remember
you
now. I
go.
remember. Basically, man, either you're gonna elevate with your friends or you're gonna
Yeah.
grow out of it. It's really the two ways it's gonna go. You see, because if you want some shit to where you know you progressing yourself and you see that person is still stagnant and you trying to get them up there with you, but you know it's not working, then eventually what you gonna do? Either they gonna drag you down with them or you gonna leave them. Real life. You tried to bring them up, but you're gonna have to leave them because in the current time frame for a lot of people, they don't necessarily understand like what you're doing for them. They might realize it later on in life, but like at that current moment, they can't appreciate it. And you don't have the time to, you know, like focus on if they do or not, because your life has to progress. So you know what I'm saying? Like, friendship is important. It is what I live my life by. But I've learned to put myself first in certain situations. Seriously.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen. He said it perfectly, man. All we just like to say, this Rogue, so appreciate
Hey,
y'all
man,
supporting
y'all,
us.
dog.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
D, and we out, shorty. Yes, sir.
I seen the world for what it is, and I just don't know how to feel. Like, is it fake or is it real? Too much pain I can't forgive. No, too much pain I can't forgive. Forgive